I read the news so that you don't have to. Have you heard that Farage wants to change election rules, even after breaking some of them? As you can see from this headline, Nigel Farage calls for new restrictions on voting after by-election loss. That's right, Nigel Farage has said that Britain's voting rules are broken, so naturally we should talk about the times that his party has struggled to follow them. Because, beloveds, if we're going to talk about restoring integrity, we probably need to start with the basics. So after Reform UK lost the Gorton and Denton by-election to the Greens, Farage vowed to shake up the British electoral system. Basically what he's saying is he wants to end Commonwealth voting rights, he wants to restrict postal voting to the disabled, to the elderly and to the armed forces, and he claims that there are terrifying effects of the current system on British democracy. Now, just to be clear, Commonwealth citizens have been legally allowed to vote in UK elections for decades. This isn't something new, it's literally the rules. But here's where the irony kicks in. In that same by-election, a Reform candidate distributed 81,000 leaflets which didn't carry the legally required imprint. You know, the bit that says who printed this and who paid for it. That's actually a breach under election law. A judge later said, it's just an inadvertent printing mistake. Okay, so the system must be protected from improper voting, but 81,000 technically non-compliant leaflets? Just a printing error. Then there's the Clacton general election campaign. A Reform councillor allegedly breached spending limits and had undeclared campaign cost. Reform denies any wrongdoing, and police were reportedly asked to assess what was going on. Now, obviously, this offence is actually unproven as of now, but if we're talking about electoral purity, that's kind of an awkward headline. Finally, let us go back to Farage himself with his own declarations, because earlier this year, a parliamentary inquiry found that Farage had failed to declare 17 payments on time, including from a major media company. He said, I'm sorry, I was just stirring up hatred across the globe. He said that was just an administrative error, which is fair because admin mistakes can happen. But the irony of demanding stricter compliance from millions of voters while struggling with compliance paperwork yourself, let that marinate. And we all know this isn't about leaflets or admin forms, it's about narrative. Lose a by-election, blame the system, propose stricter rules, shift the conversation. It's classic politics. If the scoreboard isn't flattering, question the referee. Listen, if Reform wants to tighten the rules, that's fine, that's a political position, but you can't campaign on integrity while brushing off your own compliance issues as minor admin glitches. Democracy either runs on rules or vibes, but you don't get to switch depending on the results.